أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ به من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. نشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن اتبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم وما يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. وقال الله سبحانه وتعالى في قرآنه المجيد والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم والقمر قدرناه منازل حتى عاد كالأرجون القديم لا الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون. ومن رحمته جعل لكم الليل والنهار لتسكنوا فيه ولتبتغوا من فضله ولتعلموا عدد السنين والحساب. وقال أيضا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا وجعلنا ليلا لباسا وجعلنا نهارا معاشا. صدق الله العظيم. We give all praise to Allah. We pray Allah. We give thanks to Him for giving us another opportunity to witness another Juma today. We thank Him for continuing to keeping us on this right path. We pray that He continue to guide us. We pray that He does not take our soul except we still remain Muslim. All praises and blessings to his Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his household, his companion, and all the followers of the day of judgment. So my open statement, as we say in court, or my open ayah, may not sound like what we'll be familiar with, because we are in Ramadan, and I'm coming up with Shamsi, Wal Qamari, and I'm reading Surah to Yasin. As we all know, Khutba has to address current issue, current situation. Henceforth, we have two topics to discuss today. And I chose to go with the order of events. So we have two events going on. We have the Laylatul Qadr, and inshallah, tonight we're going to be having a Laylatul Qadr here. So I will reserve all rights of the Laylatul Qadr speech to the speaker of tonight. So I will not dwell on that. The second event is Al-Khusuf, the eclipse that is scheduled to be coming on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, the third event is that on Tuesday or Wednesday, inshallah, we're going to be having it. So, as I stated, I'm not addressing the first event, which is the Laylatul Qadr, and it's part of what we addressed last week anyway. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created many things. And part of his creation that he is proud of is the moon, the sun, the earth, the heavens that is created. And he often brags about them. And sometimes when he wants to challenge human beings that doubts that he is going to raise us one day, he said in Surah to Yasin again, أَوَلَيْسَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ بِقَادِرٍ عَلَىٰ أَن يَخْلُقَ مِثْلَهُم بَلَىٰ وَهُوَ الْخَلَّاقُ الْعَلِيمُ. So he often brag about the fact that he created the heaven and the earth. He who did such amazing work. What is it going to take us to raise us on the day of judgment, to put us back? He also said, the creation of the heaven and the earth is bigger than the creation of human beings. So I don't want to progress on the topic of today. So we see moon, we see sun. And Allah told us in Quran, He said, وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍ لَهَا ذَلِكَ تَقْدِيرُ الْعَزِيزِ الْعَلِيمِ. The sun has his route that we have already destined for him. That is how Allah wanted it to be. And for the moon, we have already predicted a route, a journey for him. And until he goes and he make a circle and he's come back again, and it becomes small, and the same circle will continue again. That's what we follow as Muslims to observe our worshiping. We say we sight the moon, we don't sight the moon. So he goes from the first day, and will come on the 29th or the 30th, he will finish his journey and will come back. And Allah said, the sun and the moon will always go on their own path. And this is not about competition for each one of them. The moon will not try to challenge the sun and get ahead of him. Each one of them will go on their own route. However, Allah also explained to us why he made it as such. And he told us, he said, when the night comes, that's the time for the moon. When the sun comes, that is the time for the day. And he said, he made the day for us so we can run around, go work. So we can go look for what we're going to eat. And the night is for us to take a break, except that is not as such in America. So in Surah An-Naml here, Allah also said, وَجَعَلْنَا النَّهَارَ سُبَاتًا وَجَعَلْنَا اللَّيْلَ لِبَاسًا. I make the night for you, take a rest. وَجَعَلْنَا النَّهَارَ مَعَاشًا. And I make the day for you to go out and go look for what you're going to eat. And he said the reason why I created the sun and the moon also is for you. It's for you to count days. When that same circle comes, you have one night, you have one day, you know that is one day already. And you start counting the circle. And we know also that the sun will turn around itself according to the geography, the science. And that's how we count 365 days. And this year is a leap year. We add because 1 year is 365 days plus a quarter plus 6 hours. So those 6 hours are multiplied by 4. That makes 24. That's why in a leap year, every 4 years, we have to add 1 day. So we have 366 days every 4 years. Because in reality, 1 year takes 365 days plus 6 hours. But those 6 hours, we cannot count them. So that's why we put them together to have the count. And every 4 years, we had 1 year, we call it leap year. Now, our next event that is different from all that we are saying is going to happen on Monday. That's what we call eclipse. So we have eclipse whereby the sun and the moon will kind of meet in their trajectory. So it will happen at night, it will happen in the day. So when it happens at night, that means the moon is running its own time and the sun comes to meet you. If it happens on the day, that means the sun is on its own time and the moon comes. And when that happens, for a good Muslim, what do we do? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first taught us in Quran, in Surah Al-Qiyamah, is add, يَسْأَلُ أَيَّانَ يَوْمُ الْقِيَامَةِ. They will ask you, when is the time of Qiyamah? And then, فَإِذَا بَرِقَ الْبَصَرُ وَخَسَفَ الْقَمَرُ وَجُمِعَ الشَّمْسُ وَالْقَمَرُ يَقُولُ الْإِنسَانُ أَيْنَ الْمَفَرُ كَلَّا لَا وَزَرَ إِلَىٰ رَبِّكَ يَوْمَئِذٍ الْمُسْتَقَرُ. And Allah said, when they ask you, when is the day of judgment? When is it going to be here? Tell them, when the eyes start up blinking, I said, he said the sun eclipse, the moon eclipse, and he said, and the sun and the moon will meet. And of course, this is something that is not normal. Said, يَقُولُ الْإِنسَانُ أَيْنَ الْمَفَرُ. And the human being will say, where will I run to? Because this is where. So this event is a scary event. Even though it's fun to us, we go watch. And people will go on the mountain or they want to see a good position to watch it. But for us Muslims, that is not the case. So when there is kusuf, when there is eclipse, what do we do? This may sound strange. When there is kusuf, there is a salah that we call salatul kusuf, the prayer of eclipse. And that prayer is different from the regular prayer that we pray every day. And guess what? That prayer is sunnatul mu'akkada. Sunnatul mu'akkada is one of the very important sunnah that a Muslim should observe. So when we say sunnatul mu'akkada, the easiest way for you to explain that, to put that in context, is Salatul Rak'atayn al-Fajr that we pray, or Salatul Shafi and Witr. We know how important that is. So that same value that you give Salat Rak'atayn al-Fajr, you pray before you pray your Fajr Salat, that is the same value Salatul Kusuf has. So, at the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there was a kusuf, there was an eclipse, and that eclipse, by coincidence, happened to happen on the day where his son passed away, Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. And people said, "Oh, Ibrahim passed away. Oh, Ibrahim passed away, and then there's the eclipse." And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "No, no, there is no eclipse because of the passing of a human being. It's just a coincidence." And he explained to them what to do when you see eclipse. Salatul Kusuf, according to Sheikh Ibn Baz, Sunnat Mu'akkada. إذا كسفت الشمس إذا كسفت الشمس والقمر أو القمر شرع المسلمين أن يصلوا. Is prescribed for Muslims when they happen to pray. And when that happened, because of time, the first thing that needed to be done is to call the adhan, as we call the adhan on Juma. We call the adhan and call people for prayer. So the next Monday, either here or wherever each one of us will be at that time, is a sunnat mu'akkada for us to go to the masjid and observe that salah. Let's do something different. It's gonna be fun. You will see something different from what you see every day. And because that also takes time, that salat is 2 rakah, and it's gonna be long. Longer than your tarawih, by the way. Yes, sir. Longer than your tarawih. Because according to the prediction, it's gonna happen between 12:40 p.m. and 3:20, if I'm not mistaken. So that's almost 3 hours for kusuf. And when that happens, after the adhan is called, we start the prayer, and the prayer is 2 rakah. But that 2 rakah, each one of the rakah has 2 ruku. Are you with me? Each one of the prayer has 2 ruku. So in the course of the 2 rakah we are observing, is going to be 4 ruku. So we start normal with Surah Al-Fatiha. When we do Surah Al-Fatiha, we read a long chapter of Quran. So we stay there for a long time, and then we go to ruku normally. When we go to ruku normally, we come back. Sami Allahu liman hamida, Rabbana wa lakal hamd. We stay for a while, and then we start Surah Al-Fatiha again, and then we read another surah. Long surah again, but shorter than the first one. And then we go to sujood. We continue our prayer normally. But the sujood also has to be long. You also can put it in context because we are praying 2 rakah within 2 hours. So more than 2 hours, it's just 2 rakah. So every step of the way has to be long. And then when we finish, we start the process again. We stand up, we start Surah Al-Fatiha. We go to ruku. The ruku, a very long ruku. We come back again. We start our surah, a long one, shorter than the first one. And then we go to sujood, long sujood. We come back, we sit down. And then we go to sujood again, a long one. And we finish our prayer. And that also comes with khutbah. It's almost like our Eid prayer. So the khutbah comes after the prayer. That is Salatul Kusuf. Maybe many of us have not experienced that in our life. It's a very good opportunity to do that. I said, is Sunnatul Mu'akkada, that one must observe when kusuf happens. Rather than going to downtown and look at the best place where you can see the moon and stay. And after the prayer, we pray for the protection. And one of what is required is also when that happens to give sadaqah. We are in Ramadan anyway. It's 2 days before we wrap up our sadaqah. So we have to double and multiply our sadaqah on that day, on Monday. So we do a lot of prayer, we give sadaqah, and we pray for protection. We ask that Allah make it easy for us. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إن الله غفور رحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في القرآن: ولتكملوا العدة ولتكبروا الله على ما هداكم لعلكم تشكرون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he prescribed Ramadan to us, he finished with the ayah and said, وَلْتُكْمِلُوا الْعِدَّةِ. Make sure that you count the day, you complete the counting, basically. So completing the counting means Ramadan is a month 29 or a month 30. Are you with me? We cannot emphasize on this enough. It's a month 29 or a month 30. It's not of our choice to decide whether we want to do 29 or we want to do 30 and say, well, let's say it's 29 or 30 anyway. If I find 29, I'm fine. No. What took me to the you have to complete the counting. So if the moon is not sight, you must fast 30. If the moon is sight, you can decide to fast 30 because it's haram, it's forbidden to fast on each day. So if Ramadan is 30 and you miss what you say about the fast 29, it's 29 or 30 anyway. That means you are missing one Ramadan. That is compulsory on you. Likewise, you can decide to fast on each day and say, I want to complete my Ramadan. I love Allah so much. I love Ramadan. I want to make it 30. What everybody is eating is each day is haram. Everything that is obligated on you, that is prescribed on you, also has its haram part. Even the salah that we pray, there are times you can pray. It's haram to pray on that time. After answer, we know it's haram to pray after answer. You don't do any sunnah. Likewise, Ramadan, there are days you cannot fast. You don't love God than what He wants you to do. And Allah said, after you count the days, you count 29 or 30, begin praising your Lord. Thank Him for guiding you. That's what we do. Allah, that is a command from Allah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, that we do on each day is not fun. You have to. And part of the sunnah is that once we wake up from the day when after the 29th or 30 at night, we are already on the 1st of Shawwal. Allahu Akbar starts, and you praise Allah until you get to Eid. And as we all know, for Eid al-Fitr, there is something called Zakatul Fitr. Zakatul Fitr, in Yoruba language, Zakat, the one must give. And Zakatul Fitr is given on each member of your family in your household. Whether they are babies, they are born yesterday, as long as they are born, before Ramadan finish, you don't give Zakatul Fitr on pregnancy, but as long as the baby is dropped, you give Zakatul Fitr on them. So everybody you feed in your family, the entire household. In fact, when you have a non-Muslim in your household, you give zakatul fitr on them. It's like, I don't know, the best example I can call it is like a tax for your Ramadan. If that will make it understandable, better understanding for some people. So usually here, we've been giving $10. It's been a while. So I don't know if things change. I saw in other mosques they give $15, they give $20. For $10, I mean, since I've been in this country, it's $10. That's, I mean, it's 12 now. So what you upgraded? Because at $10, the economy has changed now. So that $10 should have expired a long time. And zakatul fitr must be given before you go pray. When you don't give your zakatul fitr and you go to the masjid and they have already prayed, it's only sadaqah if Allah accepts it. It does not give up the same value of zakatul fitr at that point anymore. And it's a way to cleanse your entire Ramadan. It's part of the way to cleanse your Ramadan when you give zakatul fitr. So $12. So I believe from other masajid, I've already seen the boxes put there, right? So there's debate as to when you start giving it, right? So what makes more, I mean, the usual way of doing it, 2 days before Eid, you can start giving, the 28th or 29th of Ramadan. And because some people, we are in the United States, we are in the back of the entire world. After everybody have already celebrated the Eid, that's when we celebrate. And we are going to be the wealthiest among all of them. So but people choose to send the zakatul fitr abroad to help people where people are poor. So if there is a bus in your masjid, do that. Whichever you choose to do, give it out on time so that especially if it's going to go abroad, for those people to benefit from it before you pray yourself. So that can have that value of zakatul fitr. I pray that Allah make it for all of us. And according to Imam, it looks like it's closer. The probability, I want to carefully choose my word. The probability is high that we celebrate it on Wednesday. The probability is high. I've never said this in Wednesday. Don't quote me. Please, if you want to quote me right. Right? We know all this great. So the probability is high that it is Wednesday. If it happens to be Tuesday, you will be informed, inshallah. May Allah give us long life until then. May Allah give us many opportunities to celebrate Ramadan. Allahumma balligh lana laylatul qadr. Allahumma balligh lana laylatul qadr. Allahumma balligh. Inshallah. The Eid also is going to be at Cultural Center. We are on the South Shore. On the south side, we're all familiar with that place, 71st and South Shore. So that's where we're going to be having the Eid. Inshallah, I believe the time is 9 o'clock, 9:30, inshallah. Okay, 9:30 for the first prayer, and the second prayer will be 11 o'clock, inshallah. 9:30 for the first prayer, and 11:30 for the second prayer, inshallah, either on Tuesday or Wednesday, inshallah. May Allah make it easy. May Allah accept our prayer, inshallah. May Allah accept our Ramadan. May Allah continue to be with us. May Allah continue to bless us. May Allah give us opportunity to witness more Ramadan. Allahumma izz al-Islam wa muslimin. وأذل الشرك والمشركين ودمر أعداءك وأعداء الدين الإسلام. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة. اللهم كن مع فلسطين، كن معهم. اللهم كن معهم ولا تكن عليهم. اللهم ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا. ربنا آمنا بما أنزلت واتبعنا الرسول فاكتبنا مع الشاهدين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وارضى عن أصحاب الخلفاء الراشدين أبو بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعن التابعين والتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى ينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون اذكروا الله يذكركم واشكروه على نعمه يزدكم ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون.